Oh, hi, chat. We're back. Actually, I probably can. So, oh wait, one thing I need to just check. I've got the. You have. Do you have the backup, just in case this game crashes on me? Anyways. Gotta go kill some bears.
Yao Guai. Even our strongest hunters could not hope to kill so many. There must be a nest nearby. I hope that is truth, and not a boast. But I will respect your leadership. Fighting so many at once is a dangerous prospect, unless you are a truly mighty warrior. This many so close together suggests a nest nearby. If we find it and destroy it, we might have better luck. Did Daniel not give you some of the new Canaanites' fire clay? That could easily collapse a cave and trap the beasts inside. Look around and see if you can find a cave nearby. It may prove easier than slaying the beasts. We pass like moonlight on still water.
What happened?
Messy business. I am glad it's over.
Oh. Melee weapons up. Or no, I need barter up to 70 at least. So we go 75. Be here. Be here. I believe now I can get. Can I have one for? Check that.
White leg attacks grow more frequent each day. I fear.
I actually should have checked if I could have got
And for our valley.
other stuff.
Something is not. This is the only sure path from the Narrows. I would suspect you are right. Perhaps we should try to find them before they lay more traps. As you...
Damn. Immediately into combat. It's getting... Okay. I keep fucking failing the optional. Wait. White Bluff.
Need
Big
help.
Bluff. No, you're fine.
I have this under control. I have this under control. Those tents down there. That is a white leg. Yes. If their war totems were to...
No, what do we want to listen to? Hi, Nate. Long time no speak. I know, right? Actually, when's the last time? I'm actually looking at... When's the last time you actually chatted? It's been a week. Because the last time you literally came in and were like,
like moonlight on still water.
I'm going to bed, bye. Too bad your Miku stuff didn't get into the shop tonight.
When Salt Upon Wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the White Legs to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could
Yeah,
do that?
like...
This one is mine.
Yeah, like, about probably... I would say... Well, I guess it would be like 4 p.m. for you. Is my guess. Oh, I said, I'm assuming it's going to be like 4 p.m. your time is when I think it's probably going to be released. Actually, no. I lie. Because I was thinking it was 12 p.m. my time. Probably closer to 1. Look at the beautiful bear.
I fear I will need more than my herbs to fix it if I fall. Save the sorrows.
That's the problem. You find a rock. But yeah. I do actually, like, I genuinely do want to get back to, Elden Ring. Night Rain. Try the balancers out. I was actually having fun with the new map and new character. Undertaker is such a fun character.
We should not be here. This place, it belongs to the Father in the caves. We must not profane it with our touch. Have you not heard of the god of the new Canaanites?
Scholar is like,
And our judge.
I also need to get
He
better
helped
at
our
that.
ancestors find their place here in Zion. He gave us many gifts, but we are not to seek him out. His caves are forbidden to us. Those who seek them out are taken from us. Perhaps you do not fully understand the new Canaanites. I have seen.
Because he's like
our
actually
images.
really good.
His holy bride and holy son were given unto the world to save it. They dwelt in the caverns of the mountains, caverns which can still be seen today. The people sinned against him and were punished with the end that came in fire and the loss of the holy tongue. Only the new Canaanites were spared. I'm sure Daniel could tell you more. His knowledge of the Father is greater than my own. As you wish.
Yeah. Because it's literally just, oh, I need to actually look it up. I don't want to, it's the shadow, or it's basically sounds like the shadow shot from the Hunter class, the Night Stalker class. God, I missed playing. That was one thing I actually did really enjoy. Was with Shadow Shot. Because there were times I would actually, you know, be able to, like, regain my ult by one ult. I also, eventually want to do the Dizzy thing where I beat all the bosses solo. I don't know if I do balancers, but because I think balancers solo would be trash. It's a, well, it's because no one does no one brings sleep. God, I love having the ability to not give a fuck.
Katubiu.
Now I guess I go back. Well, I would assume it works on the um, non like powered up versions. But again, I don't really know. I mean, makes sense. Okay. There's Graham here.
Welcome back.
I'm just gonna be bringing the flamethrower next.
Let me have a...
A 100 fucking stim packs. Jeez.
glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you? I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
Whether you decide whether the Sorrels should fight or flee, your decision will set their destiny in motion. You will be unable to finish any.
Even our Lord had doubts. Think it over, but listen to your heart.
Level 41.
Katubir. Daniel was firm ab- If that is your wish, I cannot...
She just gives me a riot shotgun. Yeah. God, I really wish. I kind of want to go back, or I don't know if I would want to actually go back to Destiny 2. The more I think about it. Like it was fun when I was playing with people. But yeah, it could be a pain in the ass because, only reason I do this is just in case it crashes. I just want to come here. Man has so many guns. But yeah, like I really enjoyed um like when the Iron Banner came on. It was really funny because like one of my first memories of playing the game, I made a bet with a coworker because Iron Banner doesn't have light limit. And he's like, if you get a kill, like, it was just, we're just having fun. I'm like, buy me a Happy Meal from McDonald's. He's like, okay, I'll buy you a Happy Meal from McDonald's if you get a kill. As soon as he finished saying that, I got a kill. So he got me a Happy Meal. Dumb bets. But I enjoyed it because I was also like I became like the fucking shot caller for my team. It's like, okay, we've captured this one, we're moving to the next zone and just rotate.
Unless you and Joshua have any objections, I'd like...
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Joshua. But yeah, shadow shotting like 10 plus enemies and then being able to shadow shot again is such a dumb time. I actually did a lot more damage than I thought.
Welcome back. What can I do for you? It's not something I enjoy, but I pray to God that someone may learn from my mistakes. What would you like to know? You are kind to offer, but no, there's nothing you can do.
Justin.
I don't use chems, but I learned long ago that I'm immune to their effects. It never stops burning. My skin. Every day I have to unwind the bandages and replace them with fresh ones. Exposing my body to the air is like living through it again. But it's better to be clean than comfortable. I try not to involve myself with matters of the Mojave anymore. All I know is from before the Battle of Hoover Dam. Love the sinner, hate the sin. With Caesar, it's often very difficult to see through all of that sin to the person inside. I can say that we were both lucky that NCR supply lines and land routes north of Mojave Outpost were destroyed before the Battle of Hoover Dam. Something bad happened near Death Valley, at a place called the Divide. NCR couldn't cut across anymore, and it slowed down the reinforcements. Terrible storms ripped entire companies apart before they even got to Nevada soil. The aftermath of Hoover Dam could have been even worse for Caesar.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna side with Josh. What Justin are we talking about? Song, you got me very confused. Oh, Justin TV. Oh, okay, okay. He made his millions. And gets to watch Twitch die in a fire. They promote, you know. Like, maybe I'm, you know, too harsh on people. I just think Twitch needs to implement they should just go back to the fucking 3-strike system. You get 3 strikes, you're fucking just gone for like a year.
No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the Whitelegs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying. I've already explained to them that we're leaving. They've accepted it. What is Joshua going to tell them about being a warrior? What are you going to tell them about how to live with themselves after they got lost in the moment, killed someone who didn't deserve to die? Or does that not matter? Is that just an acceptable consequence if it means holding on to this valley? Maybe there is no place left.
Streaming in general is just such a
Even if it
toxic
tramples
wasteland.
me into the dust, I will never accept it. And I will never condone it. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others as I told them I would.
Thank you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into Three Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs leader, Salt Upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across.
Yeah, Josh
Make no
Graham's
mistake about
voice
why we're
actor's
here.
pretty.
This is an extermination.
It is Keith Sarabajaka. I cannot pronounce that name. What is he well known for? He was in a Dead Space movie that was direct to video. Played on Miami Vice. He was on Texas Ranger. I'm not surprised, Nate.
God be with you.
But yeah, no, like the problem with it song is like live streaming in general. Like you look at Kick, you look at Twitch. I haven't heard per se bad things about YouTube, but you look at like Instagram and all this shit. And it's just it just isn't like there's no, unless we did like a full reset on what streaming was, which is never going to happen. Yeah, streaming is just too much. But no, have a good night, Nate. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Even if you couldn't stay long. Alright, finally. So this is what I was talking about. Kind of hard locks. And I go. Wonder where it'll put me. I have it set up, so I've got another desktop set up now. Also, hi, Gaster. Sorry. Gaster Two Souls. Hope you're doing well. Where it just like randomly will just crash. But we fortunately have fixes for it. And if anything, we'll just slowly work our way through. Yeah, so going back to live streaming just in general. It's like, it's turned into this, you know, you gotta have the shock factor of, oh, hey, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna stab this guy. Because we can. Now that's an extreme example, but there's been, you know, we're simulating blowing up our room or lighting a bunch of fireworks in the room. And it's like Twitch used to be just about gaming. And when you know, you complain about how, you know, Twitch should just go back to gaming, people will go, oh no, you know, this is how it is now. But then they'll go and complain about, you know, shitty people in their chat, and it's like, this is what you wanted. You get the shitty people, and there's not much you can really, you know, do about it. It's what we get stuck with. Or just shitty streamers. Gambling ads, because those are starting to come back. And like Twitch is starting to run gambling ads. And it's like, hey, remember when Twitch is like, no more gambling on our site, except if it's sports gambling or, you know, if it's ads for stuff that we own. Then it's perfectly fine. Okay. Not the way. It sucks. Is all, at the end of the day, is what it has become. It just sucks. Could it be better? Of course. Is it going to be better? Probably not. Because there's money out there to, you know, manipulate and abuse your viewers. God damn it. Here I thought I had fixed this. Probably gonna have to turn that off. I think actually turning off the autosave was actually the play. Just quick saving. Then maybe turn off that okay. Settings. Oh no, I do have it off. Interesting. But yeah, like I've been doing this streaming thing for a very, very goddamn long time. Case in point. Fucking 14 years. And personally, I don't think there would be someone who would do it for as long as I have with the lack of success I've had. But I do it. Much as it pains me. Sit here and stream. And do what I can. I didn't have to fucking like autosave so often. This would be a lot better.
The time for talk is past. The Lord's work must be done.
Oladu Sagasi.
Good to know the brush gun is actually not a...
This is taking too long. We can't let salt upon wounds escape. I'm going to find a way around. God willing, we will finish this together.
Never see it coming. You'll see. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. 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 All right, I have to do that. Damn. What did that person do to you? You're probably already dead. Again. Nope. Gotta shoot him in the head. Damn. I think turning off the critical hit kills has actually just also kind of just helped.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop. You can no ni kumpa me. They are you. You're...
Same end he would have met if he had died on his knees. But I suppose this was for the sake of the dead horses and sorrows. Still, thanks to your help and the grace of God, the Whitelegs won't be troubling Zion anymore. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon enough. And there is much to do.
Max out, barter. What do I need for strong X? 5 strength, 5 endurance. 10's training.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Despite their defeat at Three Marys and the death of their war chief, the Whitelegs were determined to pursue the other New Canaanites. But when they finally tracked down their prey in Colorado, they discovered the tables had been turned. The Whitelegs who survived the New Canaanites' ambushes were hunted down by dead horses before they could reach the safety of the Great Salt Lake. When word of the Whitelegs' diminished numbers reached the 80s tribe, war was declared, and by year's end, the Whitelegs had been wiped out.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. When the courier and Joshua Graham felled Salt upon Wounds, their victory was celebrated with a great feast. The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a proud and warlike people broke Daniel's heart. He tried to take solace in the knowledge that they would remain in Zion, but it was a small comfort. The Sorrows' innocence was lost.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs and Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and Dead Horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a
Not
blessing.
low energy.
The tribes united against the 80s,
Oopsie.
driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Though the courier had stopped Joshua Graham from executing Salt Upon Wounds, the war chief still fell in battle. The Whitelegs defeated at Three Marys. Joshua led the Sorrows and Dead Horses, intending to their comrades and burning the corpses of their foes. He continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan, and showed little quarter to those he fought. And yet he was changed. He no longer reveled in the brutality and cruelty for which he had been known in his former life. His inner demons, if not extinguished, were at the least appeased.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Light and shining darkness. Does he go back here? Nope. Yeah, it's Sorrow's camp. Does he just like disappear afterwards? Also, that DLC was actually kind of short.
Oladu Nane.
But it was fun. Oh, what's the scripture? We did it. Another DLC down. Besides it crashing a shit ton, pretty good. Quite enjoyed that one.
Thank you for visiting New Base.
The Lucky 38's all lit up because someone infiltrated the El Dorado and flipped the switch. Welcome back to Gamora.
What do I get to keep? Light in the darkness. Assault upon wounds. Power fist.
Welcome to Gamora. How many? Here's your. Here's. Here's. Here's your chips. Here's your chip.
How much fucking... It's still going. Okay. $200.
Welcome to Gamora. How many?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How many?
Still going.
Glad that fucker house. Word on the street is something big is about to go down at Hoover Dam.
So I've still got 2 DLCs to do.
Have some fun.
And then...
Good. All the families got money. Of course, Gamora is where the action is.
It's still going. I do not want to do the $5. There we go. I have 110 of them. Alright, one hand to blackjack. Start. Fuck yeah. I'm actually winning. Fuck. Was that 17? I just want to get kicked once. That's all I care for. Yeah, Joshua Graham. Pretty good character.
I hear you chased that chicken shit Benny off. Good riddance. Things are good since...
Nine, 11, 21.
Casino took over.
Because I believe it's 1,000 chips, and the game will kick you out. 17. That's rough. That's 20. So I thought it was. When did they kick you out? Oh, it's 9,000 winnings.
Welcome to Gamora. In what currency? Cap?
I got 3,000 gold, or 3,000 cap, so can't complain.
Welcome back to Gamora.
But I do now know the bush gun is not unique, which is nice. What kind of lighting we getting in here? The shitty one.
Hey.
Okay, the game was fucking. Or sorry, brush gun. Laser, that. That too, because full. And yeah.
Hey.
Go repair. My items. Oh, right. Because I'm still, like... in the... Like, it's outside, but it's not outside. God damn it.
Will sir be staying? Will sir be staying?
Okay, good. You actually do have some ammo this time around. Of course, the hope is, you know, the games don't crash and... Of course it's not. Why would it? Why would it? Okay, so now... Now this is the Abandoned Brotherhood of Steel. One. Uh, Time for some dead money. Whoops, meant to. Let's see a key. Oh, is it gonna be like you get the key after the DLC kind of thing? That. Yeah, that's gonna be my guess. Sleepy time. New Vegas. Dead money.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go. Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it. Get here? You walked into one of my traps in the Mojave, following the Sierra Madre signal. Now, you're here, with that collar on your neck. It's like that Pip-Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar won't go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better. That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino, you need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone. Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it. I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go. Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Oh my god, shut the hell up.
Don't go through the gate to Puesta del Sol yet. Gather the others first.
Want to explore, man.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Oh, lucky you one got beat. She kissed me. There. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do. Oh, lucky you one got beat. I kissed her and she kissed me. Like Bella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Oh, rumors and something black. We hope back. There's 500 fucking Jesus. casino is the old man's collar. I'm just mad that he didn't let me have my fucking weapons. Just hoping no more like hard locks would be great. Find simplest. Find God in the simplest beasts. I don't want that. Tell me quick. Ain't no king in the hand. Do. Only because I kind of have limited ammo and shit. Don't want to really waste anything right now. Okay, got some damage reduction. Which is like the main thing.
Side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the collars to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Okay. I just needed a test.
Noise makes my stomach hurt. Turn the noise off.
Are you listening? From now on, when I talk to you, pay attention. I've left markers on your Pip-Boy. Find the 3 other callers in town, 8, 12, and 14. Get them to the fountain.
Not listen.
Obey
Dog
me,
out of
and you
cage
can all
now.
go free.
Puts dog in the cage, hiding downstairs.
Like, none of this stuff is gonna be useful. My honest opinion.
He's watching, waiting for you to try and let me go.
Knew you would come. Below the cage. Down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Actually, the more I am like playing this, it must be more than. It might be 500, but I feel like I'm getting a lot more.
That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart. Clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and I, we can talk.
Okay, so it's ham radios I need to turn off. Got it. Okay. I'm understanding the mechanics.
I'll be good this time. I promise, Master. Just keep him away.
Okay, I see the ham radio.
Don't let him make me hurt myself. Hurt keeps him away.
That needs a key. Okay, I can at least have the armor. Fully repaired for right now.
good this time. I promise, Master. Just keep him away.
Dog, back in
What
the cage.
have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin. I'm the voice of reason. I sleep sometimes. Down in the basement, in the cage. Now that I'm awake, Dog goes back in the cage. Dog knows I'm here, but can't do anything about it. I'm his conscience. Keep him tame, keep him from hurting us, doing foolish things. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why. That's the easy explanation. The one humans use. Pre-war technology. As if it's the cause of all ills, mind and body. I needed to come out of the cage to protect Dog. From clever humans. Like you. Do you see these wounds of his, covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here. Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child. You must have figured it out by now. The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre, riddled with greed. Hoped you might be him when I woke up. All you are is his hand. You're the same kind of greed. Followed the radio, the broadcast, and now you're here, all confused. Not for long. You'll figure it out. Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To Dog, he is Master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty, and scorched by the sun. The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance. Was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance. Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than Dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then Dog comes for you, drags you here. Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No, Dog does it. When the old man says fetch, Dog fetches. You were in a man trap, and Dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know, but it must have been recent, before the cage. The way back doesn't matter. Try to leave, try to disobey, and your collar ends the journey faster than you can say, begin again. You're clever. You'd be able to find a way back if you left the villa. I can find the way back, if back is where I even wanted to go. Until the old man lets you go, you're going nowhere. This beautiful paradise, with all its toxins and death, it's home. Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No, Dog does it. When the old man says fetch.
Right, it does.
The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up, so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that. They were here when I arrived, so I made use of them, in a manner of speaking. More their voices, really. These collars, they don't just track us. You can eavesdrop on them as well. Tune to a frequency, and you can hear everything someone is saying. So perhaps it's a good thing that Dog swallowed his collar. Anyone listening would find it difficult to hear past the digestion. Very good. Yes, it's another layer of white noise to ensure privacy. Unfortunately, it's also acted as a dinner bell for the residents. As long as the holographic greeter outside is active, however, I can get by them. The holograms fascinate them. Ghost worship, perhaps. It's close. It was... Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner. No. No, I don't think so. Even in here, I have more control than you do. I'm not leaving until the one who controls the collars shows. Not his voice, not his hand, not his lackey. Him. And when he comes to see me, we'll settle things. So go on. Go back to your master. Tell him I'm waiting for him. Dog may follow him. I won't. Then I still win. I'd rather die in this cell than have Dog follow him any longer. Follow his orders, his commands, desperate for recognition. The old man, he has the need to hold on, to the past, to the Madre. I'd rather be free. let go of this shell than have it cage me any longer. They all wanted their freedom at first. Then, they realized they could get inside the Sierra Madre. After that, their freedom wasn't important anymore. They couldn't let go, just like the old man. So you say you want your freedom? No. Even if you feel that way, it won't last. You'll forget, get greed blind, and you'll turn. Dog? You're not talking to him now, are you? No. Even if you could drag Dog out of his cage, you still couldn't get him out of this cage. I put him here for a reason. If he could have escaped, he would have. So here he stays. Yes, but Dog doesn't know that. We don't share everything. Sometimes it's a blessing. Sometimes it causes difficulties. Now I think it's a blessing. It keeps you on that side of the cage. Now, you go fetch. Find your master. Bring him here so we can talk. Yes, you could. And once he was out, all starving and hungry, what do you think he would do then? Be careful what cage you open, because he won't go back in it without a fight. He'll tear you apart. He won't care if it kills you both. Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man? You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage, end you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until... No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal, forever out of reach as you die. Prove it. How? Words are worthless. No. No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile, easier to control. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, the shell is difficult to fight in. I am not sure you belong here. No. You don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage. Very well. Lead on. I'm behind you. If it isn't the clever... You want us to... I'll make more progress on my...
Okay, well that's one done. And I think having God over dog is probably... Oh god. There's a bed in here, right? Playing this on hardcore would be a pain in the ass. Realistically, there's probably not as many enemies. Because you're kind of like... super limited on what you have. Yeah, I think getting unarmed maxed is probably going to be the best, in my best interest. $31 damage. So, Bearfish Trap is better right now. you're gonna need. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of ends up being around the same amount of damage. Oh. Didn't mean to do that, but... And I'm not really using them for anything else, so... Oh, that's definitely a weapon repair kit. I kissed her when she was quick and lower kick. Oh. Actually did die. Off the explosion. I'm assuming this DLC is probably not going to be as long either. What are... But I could be wrong. I'm ironically probably going to want to just grab as much food as I can.
signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
This stupid skill is going to be my savior. Yeah, I've already collected 200 and some odd chips, so $229 already. Yeah, this, because like the game's kind of got like, so this DLC kind of gets like, you kind of have to give as much as you can to the player because you've already stripped them away of their items. What the heck? Would get tripped. Like, sure, you can still have combat, but you have to, you know, you can't just make it an unfair fight, if we're being honest. Okay. We do have a bed we can sleep in. But what was this going to activate? Has to be another... Okay, yeah. Yeah, what's Falcon's looking pretty nice right now. Actually, it's not as much ammo as I thought it would be. If we are being quite honest. 'Cause yeah, this is to the toxic gas. Yeah.
Should never have set that radio signal on repeat. At least this one seems like a straight shooter. Or sucker.
Oh yeah, there's definitely more than like 500 chips.
Or sucker. That tourist crosses me, they'll regret it. Even if they don't, they still might.
I would say I was kind of disappointed in the shotguns in this game.
Have a seat. Came all this way. Least I can do is let you rest your feet for a second. The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. Least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show. Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings. And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me. What are you talking about? That's an interesting clause. That's a real bad contract you have. We have. All right. Looks like marriage finally caught me. I'm listening, partner. What's next, if we're death till we part? Not leaving me much choice. The fountain, huh? Hope the hologram's still working and the battery's running strong. I'll follow you. I'm not going alone, trust me. Not like I'm a coward or anything. I'm not running around town without an escort. I'm serious. One of the locals catches us, we aren't coming back. And I I'd like to keep an eye on you. I know what's out there. It's why I've planted a minefield, shotguns, and explosives all the way on the road to my little boudoir here. So we go together or we're not going at all. I'll split my hand in blackjack when the time's right. I'm not splitting up in this town. Trust me. That's a good point. All right. Let me grab some smokes, and I'll meet you at the fountain. Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see. It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it. If you didn't already
Okay. That's done. Fucking Radbroach. Yeah, I'm here. I thought I was gonna be...
Touched by radiation, and you choose to spend your time here. You could have just left, but you're too obsessed to let go.
I used to know a ventriloquist with more skill than you. At least he had the sense to know his own name without carving it into his chest.
Mirrors tell me my name when needed. And I have a name for you. Several. Thief. Coward. Sure.
Colorless comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Use the thing that I have ammo for. Yeah, I need some of this junk food. Oh shit. I really don't want to use up. Does this mean this is... Yeah, we're actually on the MF stuff now. We're not using bulk anymore. Ah. Yeah, you don't want to really use... Oh. Okay, yeah, that damage up is really nice. Oh. Oh, his leg's blown off. Oh, the cigarettes, I think I can add back. Ooh, very hard. Should never have left home. Chow down. Yeah, we're still good on... We'll be good on radiation for a bit. It's got to be downstairs then. Another pistol's nice. Where's the other one? I see it. We'll put this, because yeah, hardcore, what God, you'd probably want like strong back and
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
1, 2, 3. So there's 5 words. Nope. Cardons seem to be something I can actually take back. Doctor's bag is nice. Those are nice. That was really nice, because I feel like I have to go to the basement. Yeah, strong back. Well, I guess if you're smart, you don't need the anti-trap one. And no, you're not dumb like me. Another knife. That is actually like the... But my medicine's already up to 100, so it does not matter. Assuming that turns off the... It does not. What the fuck is that? Assassin suit. Weighs 5 more. Gives 10 sneak, but I don't need sneak. Oh. Oh, there's 500 chips. That was a lot easier than I expected. Now again, hardcore mode, these would be lifesavers. Makes a circle with rounds. Level 43. We are just putting this all into fucking melee weapons. Huh. She can interfere with the speakers. What's you? Oh, I don't actually have to... Okay. Okay, I'm understanding this a little bit more. Yeah, for something like this, I actually do have to... Oh, I blew off his leg anyways. Wait, I can wear a helmet? Fuck.
If that human wasn't wearing a collar. That human wasn't wearing a collar.
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team. I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will. I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to me dead.
So, are we on our way to somewhere else? A gala event, perhaps? Maybe Dog will obey you. I'm not as easily broken. If it isn't the Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on. Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap. Something needs to die. Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar. Why do you keep looking at your kid, boy? It won't help. Didn't help the old man. Happy you followed the Sierra Madre broadcast. Curiosity.
Alright, I need... Guess that.
We'll need to move faster than this if we're going to outwit the old man. Might be able to use the gas valves around here to set traps of our own. Whatever you're planning, hurry. We'll need to move faster than this if we're going to outwit the old man. Good. I was growing. Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Hey, where the fucking...
Right behind you.
There's another one already.
It's your own fault you're here. Wouldn't leave well enough alone. Air tastes like copper or old gold. It's your own fault. You're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone. Happy you followed the Sierra Madre broadcast. Curiosity and greed. Same thing.
My god, do you ever shut the hell up?
Might be able to use the gas valves around here to set traps of our own. Why do you keep looking at your Tell the old man. Might be able to use the gas valves around.
Still not at point that I want to use.
So here we are. A row of switches all lined up. How familiar. These switches won't move themselves, after all. There must be some trick to it. Now that I'm here, what do you expect me to do? You can lead me to water. No. Being trapped in this courtyard while lights are flashing and sirens are screaming. I can survive one or two of the inhabitants. More than that, even Dog would have to work to keep full without being carved to pieces. And the gate here, if it somehow got locked, it'd be the holding cell at the police station again, except with no way out. You're right, but trust? Trust is such a harsh word. I prefer mutual need. It's more honest. No, I can help you. These wiring diagrams. I know how to operate the switches in sequence to make fire appear in the sky. We just need to make sure that Dog doesn't surface before that happens. To do that, he'll need to be fed. That makes him stay in the cage. Dog has torn apart a number of the inhabitants of this town. Well, he doesn't prefer them to other flesh. It'll do for the time being. Find some of the inhabitants. It'll require some hunting on your part. Kill them. Take some of the remains inside them. Bring it back here. They're not easy to kill. But I have faith in you, and the beast must be fed if you want him to stay in this cage. 2 chunks of meat from their bodies should be enough. Hunt quietly, so as not to draw more here.
I guess I should probably put the, oh, like, so I can, okay. mean, better than not. Nothing. God damn it. Are you kidding me?
Some... That felt good. Wish I had a still. Why do you keep looking at your people?
And, like, to be fair, that was kind of my fault, so. He doesn't have... Oh. Oh, there's me wasting... stuff. Or...
Tastes like copper or old world gold.
No, I don't know.
Need to move faster than this. If we're going to outwit the old man. Didn't help the old man. We'll need to move faster than this if we're going to outwit the old man.
I don't know why I fell down.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
believe I have to do this again because I'm a fucking idiot.
Gas valves around here to set traps of our own. This place has seen better days.
I swear he's like right underneath me. Mother.
Head swimming. Can't hold myself together much longer. If it isn't the...
I have no idea where he went.
Finished here. Right behind you. Whatever you're planning, hurry.
Oh, no, God.
Trying to lose me in the cloud? Not a chance. Finished here.
So here we are. These switches. Wasn't wearing a collar. You better have brought enough meat. I can feel Dog's teeth tearing at my ribs, hungry to get out. You're good at fetching. This should keep him where he belongs. For now. I'll wait. Send the signal. We'll be ready.
Happened way more many times than it had to. But I think I'm gonna call it. Well, I'm gonna get back to the fountain and then call it.
So, what's your story, beautiful?
Oh. Yeah. I think that's a good place to stop. We got one of the DLCs done. Started the next one, and tomorrow is Baldur's Gate 3 with Echo. And that jazz. So I'm gonna try and keep myself awake for that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, whenever it is for you. And I see you. Peace.